Every single one of these figures comes with a sealed mini-comic. I will never read it. These 8 blisters are staying exactly the way they are, sealed, forever. But here's the thing, you don't need to open a single one to understand why this crossover works. This is Turtles of Grayskull, Mattel's Masters of the Universe line fused with Nickelodeon's Ninja Turtles. We have 4 figures, Michelangelo, Teela, Casey Jones, Skeletor. Same crossover, same universe merge, but look closely, each one gets pulled in for a completely different reason. Start with Mikey. Look at his wig, blonde, oversized, sitting right on top of his head like he stole it from He-Man's dressing room. And that's the point. The card calls him heroic captain of Cowabunga, but the bio is blunt about it. He wants to be He-Man. Grabs the wig, starts emulating him. The sculpt keeps it simple. White eyes, no pupils, basic joints. This isn't hiding behind detail. It's leaning into that raw 80s toy language on purpose. Metal colored armor, orange trim, a big M on the chest. Green belly plate connecting it to a dark brass skirt. Shoulder pads shaped like turtle shell plates, brown, orange edge. And the actual shell, separate accessory. Clips onto the back as a shield. 2 orange nunchaku, plastic chain link. Flip to the back of the card. Michelangelo going at Hordak, full illustration. This is the strongest packaging art in the wave, and Mikey hasn't even started fighting for real yet. Motivation here is the weakest of the 4, vanity. He just wants to look like the strongest guy in the room. Teela is a different story. Eternia's heroes start disappearing. She's the last line of defense left standing. Green metallic and orange helmet. Same palette carries through the chest and shoulder armor. Metallic green skirt. Bracers in the same colors, doubling as both weapon and armor piece. Fur trimmed boots. Plastic fur, but the texture reads clearly through the blister. Sword and a shield shaped like a turtle shell. Same color scheme as the armor. That shell shape ties her visually to the turtle side of this crossover even before you read the card. 80s MOTU character design was never exactly kind to its female cast, and Teela doesn't fully escape that here either. Back of the card. Teela against Merman. Mid-fight on the rocks with the waves crashing. Genuinely one of the best pieces of art across the whole line. Her motivation isn't vanity like Mikey's, it's necessity. The heroes are gone, someone has to fight. Casey Jones got the strangest brief of the 4. Hockey vigilante, but make it medieval. Hockey mask, but sculpted like it belongs in a suit of armor. Dark orange straps wrap around the chest and waist, holding a shell-shaped pauldron with a fur trim. Boots built like medieval sneakers. A hockey shin guard, a shoulder bag on his back to carry every weapon he owns, and a hockey glove that looks like it came out of a joust. This is the most purely fun design in the wave. Nobody's taking Casey Jones too seriously here, including Mattel. Cutback. Casey fighting off Mousejaw and a pack of Mousers, shielding Sorceress in the background. Another strong illustration. His reason for being here is the most accidental of all 4. He just followed the turtle van and got caught in the blast. And then there's Skeletor. Best figure in this wave, no contest. Muted purple body against fluorescent green armor. That contrast alone carries the whole design. Helmet in black, fluorescent green and metallic grey. Black cloak visible through the back of the card. Bracers, skirt, chest buckle. All matching black and fluorescent green, grey metallic shin guards. The weapon is where it peaks, a fluorescent green double scythe, and this canister on his belt, semi-transparent, and yes, it's confirmed on the box, mutant ooze. The actual TMNT ooze, repurposed as Skeletor's weapon in this crossover. Cardback. Skeletor against what's very likely Donatello in man-at-arms gear. The turtle-at-arms role fits the armor style, though the card itself doesn't spell out the name. Motivation here is pure opportunism. He's failed against He-Man 100 times. Crank just handed him a new way in. 4 figures, same crossover event, for completely different reasons for being in it. Vanity, necessity, accident, opportunism. That's not a coincidence, that's a writer's room treating a toy line's mini-comic like it actually matters. You will never see a single page of these comics. Not from me, not from most collectors who keep this sealed. But the story doesn't live in the comic, it's already sitting right there on the back of the card, in the illustration and the bio text. Which raises the question, is the comic even the selling point anymore, or is the packaging doing all the work? Skeletor is the clear standout of this wave for me. Teela is the one I'd skip if money's tight. Wave 4's up next. Stealth Ninja He-Man, Hordak, Stealth Ninja Leonardo, April O'Neil. Which one of these 4 are you actually hunting down? Drop it in the comments.